Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. Sorry that my hair is a little puffy. I had to go run some errands this morning, and it started raining a lot. But I'm returning to you for a special video, and yesterday I couldn't do videos because I was doing laundry most of the day at a friend's house of mine. So pretty much I was pretty hung up for yesterday and some of today. But I'm returning to you for a review. This is actually a re-review, but this is for the movies Venom, this one, of course, and that's the Let There Be Carnage one, of course. I got the double movie thing for a pretty good deal. I got it for like $10, which at Walmart today, so I was pretty impressed with what I decided to get, of course. So I'm gonna talk about the 2018 movie Venom and discuss what I watched for this movie because I know I did do a review for it in 2018, but this is technically a re-review for the 2018 movie that I revisited. So I'll let you know what I thought of this 2018 film Venom with Tom Hardy in it. So let's dive into this movie review for this re-review. So basically, Tom Hardy is plays as Eddie Brock in this movie, and then Raz Zed or something like that. Is another Riz Ahmed, I meant to say. I was looking at the credits on the back of this, of course. So yeah, basically, pretty much Michelle Williams plays as Eddie Brock's girlfriend in this movie, and or that fiance or whatever. So basically, life starts happening in Carlton or Carlton Duke or whatever his name is. He basically is a madman, and he plays as Riot, Riz Ahmed's character, which I personally found his acting to be underwhelming in this movie. Um, it wasn't the best, but I started making sense of the movie. The pacing was a little too fast for these movies, but I think with this movie, I think it's decent in my opinion. Basically, Venom latches on to Eddie Brock, of course, and he becomes Venom, of course. They, as they're fused together in this movie. So it's pretty interesting with some of the funny jokes from Eddie Brock in this movie, and I kind of did like it. He was a little egotistic in this movie, but he had some funny puns from time to time. So, yeah, that's what I enjoyed about the movie. But the downside to it was the pacing, the Riz Ahmed's acting in this movie with his character, Carlton something, I can't remember his name. But he plays as Riot towards the end of the movie. Riot latches on to him later on in the movie. But Riot's trying to call more of the Venoms on their home planet and send like a distress signal to the home planet just so they can destroy Venom himself. So, pretty much, in my personal opinion, I think Venom, the 2018 movie, has some weak moments, but still some strong points as of revisiting it. So it's a decent movie in my opinion. I don't think it's as good as Let There Be Carnage, but yeah, I think this Venom 2018 movie had some potential to being a decent movie. It's not the best Marvel movie I've seen, but it's something. So for a score for me, I'm giving Venom the 2018 movie on my personal opinion. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. This is a decent watch. Wasn't really that disappointed with it. I know when I first reviewed it, the pacing is pretty fast for these kinds of movies, but I think it gets the job done with what it goes for. Some of the characters in this movie, there was a few scenes in this movie I wasn't sure if I was pleased with, but still, Tom Hardy did pretty good playing as Eddie Brock in this movie, and you see Woody Harrelson in the post-credit scene close to the end of the movie and all that, so it's pretty interesting. They technically this movie cuts out at like an hour and 31 minutes or something like that, so it's not a very long movie, but it cuts out and then it shows a credit scene, and then another post-credit scene at the very end with the uh, animated Spider-Man movie Into the Spider-Verse, of course. So it's pretty interesting, but yeah, 7 out of 10 for Venom 2018. In my opinion, it was solid. It's not the worst movie, but I wouldn't call it the best movie, in my opinion. It has some weak moments with the pacing and Riz Ahmed's performance in this movie as his character. I know he was trying, but I just wasn't feeling for his character Riot too much. He did good when he was fused together with Riot, but other than that, he kind of played a dick in this movie, which that was the main purpose of his character, but I don't know, I wasn't personally connecting with him as a villain in this movie. So, that's just me, I guess. So, comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the movie Venom, if you've seen the 2018 film. And if you enjoyed this movie review, hopefully this is a pretty interesting review for you guys. Comment below and let me know what you guys thought of this movie review for this re-review for Venom, the 2018 film that I just decided to re-review. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Sorry, I kind of paused for a second because I was swallowing something in my mouth. It was kind of gross, but something was coming up in my throat or whatever. So, yeah, tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I will be returning to you for the Megadeth next album review. I think it's going to be for 13. So, yeah. And I probably will watch Let There Be Carnage, but I don't think I'm going to be reviewing it. This was the only review I wanted to do again, this re-review, because just to let you guys know, when I reviewed it, I gave it a disappointing rating. The pacing is pretty sluggish. Not sluggish, but pretty fast, I should say, to reiterate what I said. But it does get the job done with the performance of the movie, but there were like 20 extra minutes left when you got to the credit scene of the movie. So it does show post-credit scenes into going into the next movie, Let There Be Carnage, and then about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which that's a movie I probably will revisit. I do own it on DVD, of course, so I haven't tested it out yet, to be honest. But still. Yeah, Venom, the 2018 movie, 7 out of 10 for me. So stay safe, guys. Take care. Hope you enjoyed this Venom re-review, the 2018 re-review for this movie, of course. And as always, I will see you in my next review.